GPS, all the sensors that are in a normal cell phone. It's got OMAT processor, over 2 gigahertz. It's effectively like having a smartphone minus the 3G radio, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc. What's cool is you go to the Android App Store right now, download an app, put it on this thing, and it works. So it's a really easy to develop form. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in just a minute. Continuing, it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. We don't limit it to certain devices and certain key codes. This thing is designed to connect Bluetooth devices and to collect information from those devices. From barcode scanners to sensors, you can imagine in a factory or in a railroad where you're measuring the thickness of railway tires, to people being out in the middle of the woods collecting information off of a oil pipeline. This thing is designed to connect to those kinds of applications and grab data. The other piece is it's a standalone device. It does not need to be connected to the web to operate. Put the apps in it, and you can go. GPS built in, so it knows where you are. So it's effectively standalone. You put the apps in it, and it runs. Or you can run it with your phone. And we have a manager application that runs on the phone that allows you to touch screen into this thing, to run it like a mouse, and control all of the features and functions from this guy. Also, you can write applications on the phone that talk to the M100, give me a video feed, put this video up, that sort of thing. And finally, you can run in cooperative mode. And all of these clearly have the option of being cloud connected also. So this is a standalone smartphone, operates by itself, doesn't need to be web connected, and you run the apps on the device, which is a big plus for this device. When you're in the industrial environment, you're up in Alaska in the middle of nowhere, and you don't have a connection to the cloud, Mirror from Google is not going to be there to save you. It won't work. So in those kinds of applications, you really need to have the standalone capabilities and everything built into the device. I won't go through all the specs, but you can see these are the classic kinds of specifications that you would see on a conventional cell phone. The buttons and control. So when you look inside of our device, and everybody, if you like, you'll be able to play with a pair of these guys after we have some simple AR applications, an e-learning thing with a solar system. Please come around and you can actually look in this thing if you'd like to. But when you look inside, it looks suspiciously like an Android operating system with applications on the desktop, a status bar, and then there's all of these buttons and features and stuff that allow you to control it in a standalone mode. Taking it to the next level, if you're running the manager on your phone, when you scroll on the manager screen right here, in this touch screen area, it's just like reaching inside the Eyewear and going like this and scrolling on the glasses inside the application itself. So it's like this interface touches inside the interface of the Eyewear themselves. Entering keyboard data, touchpad and mouse buttons, and a bunch of other really cool features that we'll share more with people as the product gets closer to release.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute, I'll kick it up. So this is how hard it is to write applications for this thing. You guys write for Android, download and install the SDK, download and install our SDK, install the ADB drivers, develop the app as normal, push it to the thing and you're ready to go. So this is bloody simple. And it's, if you write for any Android device today, you can write for this thing. It's very easy. And where we're going is to sunglasses. We have been working on optics technology that is 1 millimeter thick. I was sharing it with some people in the hall over here. If you guys would like to see that, we're more than willing to take it out of the box and let you guys play with it. But hopefully, by this time next year, Vuzix will be shipping a pair that look like this, optically see-through, running with our waveguides. All of the same features of an M100, probably more by then. And this will augment your world in a full 3D sense. Reach out and touch the icons as you see here. The ultimate holy grail for augmented reality, at least for round 1 or 2. Thank you very much, folks. Don't forget to put your name in for the lottery.
Take some questions.
Questions?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So right before your demo in the warehouse, you had another screen up, the previous screen with a collage of examples. The top right had the black keys music store. What was that example going to be if you had shown it? The top right collage.
Gosh, you're going to really push me on this one. I don't recall.
It looked like a bunch of examples of
Yeah.
applications.
Let me hook up with you after and we'll discuss it. Sorry, I don't have an instant answer to that.
It was kind
Yes.
of, yeah, what kind of input do you you have with this octagon keyboard thing?
The device itself has got a bunch of buttons that are built into the side of it.
Yeah.
It has microphones and it has a speaker. We're working with some of the leading voice recognition companies to offer voice control. And at the same time, it's really designed first and foremost as a peripheral to your phone. So this thing comes up as a Bluetooth headset. You get a phone call, the headset picks up, you can talk, answer the phone, and then you can use your phone to control every aspect of this device. So it's like it had a touch screen, but you do it through the phone interface. So voice, some people are working on gesturing with the camera in the front. There's lots of different interfaces that are coming. Anything else? Yes,
When we enter the contest, where do we put our cards?
there's a bucket up here. It looks like it was a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket that doesn't have the symbol on it anymore. And we'll pass that around.
Does it have the symbols on it if you look at it through the glass?
If you had the glasses on, that's like would be Kentucky Fried. Anything else? Thanks. Yes.
One more question. There are some existing AR apps on both iOS and Android. Can they apply to this smart glass?
In point of fact, the demo that we are going to show you came right off the Android App Store. And I got a bunch of them on here that did. So yeah, if you wrote it for an Android-based platform that has a camera, odds are it will operate with this device. Thanks, everybody.